All praises due to the Most High, family. We back with another Acres anime review. I just finished watching Sentenced to Be a Hero, episode 4, family. I know I'm behind on the series. I'm sorry. This is what happens when you a full-time content creator with a full-time job. Nah, but anyway, found this episode interesting, family, and we got some information. It's still early in the series, so we still establishing a lot of the facts and lore and the maybes. But so anyhow, family, as a conclusion of defeating our second demon blight in 3 episodes, right, which is certainly not normal, right? We're given another mission. And so we're having a little fun with this one because our mission coincides with a festival, right? So we're on standby. We're not on vacation, like they said, like some of the characters said in conversation. But, it's some festivities going on right now, so we're able to enjoy that in the meantime, right? So I liked this character, Venetim. Is it Venetim or Venetim? It's Venetim. It's Venetim. And he was the one, family, on our last mission. He was like, hey, while you guys go on the mine, I'm going to just hang out in town. And I didn't like that before. But this episode made me like him. He reminds me, family. I should have looked up this character's name. But those of you who watch Dr. Stone, you know the Mentalist, and that's Venetim in this episode, family. Let's just talk about this scene already. The scene where Xylo and Venetim are getting briefed on the current mission, right? Venetim is able to persuade and manipulate conversations and people's thinking, right? So we're being given all of these strict rules and requirements and conditions, right? And Venetim, through his persuasion and mental capabilities, he's able to give us some more breathing room, right? And make this mission more reasonable to complete for us, right? They're really asking us to do the impossible. They're asking us to do the most with the least, and Venetim is able to get us the appropriate amount of resources, right? And in doing that, he reminded me of, I just can't remember his name, but the Mentalist character from Dr. Stone. So I like Venetim. Dota's back, right? And he's still doing Dota things. He's just got sticky hands and he's enjoying himself given the festivities. What else happened? Okay, some of the more interesting parts of this episode was the moments with Xylo, Teorita, and Kivia, because they were out and about. We're all doing our thing, right? Enjoying our downtime. But then Teorita finds Xylo and she's like, hey, go take me to get some food. Let's go see the festivities. And so we do that, but Kivia is with us. Now, obviously, or not obviously, but I suspect a little bit of a romantic situation budding between Xylo and Kivia. It might be obvious to some, it might not be obvious to others. Obviously, there's a little bit of a playful, intimacy with Teorita and Xylo, but I think the more romantic, intimate relationship that's budding there is Xylo and Kivia. Okay, now Kivia gave us some good information. She basically gave us some background into the happenings of the first few episodes. So family, there are 12 goddesses. Teorita is one of them. she has been deemed by the temple and maybe the holy knights, but at least the temple, that she is the weakest of the goddesses. She has the least useful power because she really just produces swords. She can send them flying. She can produce them. Other goddesses have powers like telling the future, like poison, like what else did they say? Things of that nature, family. But ultimately they decided, hey, Teorita is the least powerful goddess. In addition to that, family, we knew that Xylo he's basically put into his sentencing because he took the life of a previous goddess. I guess that hadn't happened before. I guess they didn't know that they could take the life of a goddess. So then this made them hypothesize that the opposite is true. If you can take the life of a goddess, you can create the life of a goddess. They're hoping to use Teorita, the least useful goddess, and use her as a catalyst and impetus on creating other goddesses. So this is why Kivia's platoon was transporting her. They found her, they're transporting her to basically be dissected and experimented on and used to produce other goddesses. Kivia is telling Xylo, she's thanking Xylo on two fronts. Thanks for saving me and my men in the mine the other day. Also, thank you for saving Teorita, because Kivia did not realize exactly what she was doing in the moment. Now she understands, oh man, I was really about to sacrifice this goddess. So she's thanking Xylo because Xylo formed a pact with Teorita. Now they're not going, that saved her from being experimented on and dissected and all that. Okay, now we're being given a mission in which Xylo has understood the information Kivia is giving us to mean that if we succeed in this mission with flying colors, this will permanently save Teorita and change the perception of her, in that being that she's the weakest goddess. So what's our mission, family? We're fighting another demon lord, another demon blight. It's gonna be the third in 5 episodes. And so remember, family, here, quick detail. We're being told that it is a requirement. You have to stay, defend the fortress, and fight until you die, right? And we know that for the heroes, dying means losing a part of your identity. You'll be reborn, but you will lose part of yourself that you'll never gain back. So the heroes try to avoid that at all costs. When we saved the knights in the mine a couple episodes ago, this guy from the temple, he was too petty. He just couldn't let it go. He was upset with Xylo. Basically, he influenced part of the conditions for this current mission to be for the heroes to stay and fight until they die. Like, it doesn't matter. The winning condition for you is fight and die. But we don't want to die. We lose memories and identity. Venetim, I think, changed it so that we don't actually have to fight until we die. Now we have possible winning conditions that don't include a required death of us, right? But basically that's what we got to do. We got to fight another demon lord next episode. Teorita is going to be there to fight with us, and hopefully, if we defeat this demon lord, Teorita is safe. I don't know exactly how that's going to go down. Really, we're going to use, now what I'm excited to see is this other goddess, this poison goddess, because the plan is to lure the demon blight into the fortress and to basically poison it until it can't regenerate anymore. Right? So that's the plan, family. That's the plan. All praise is due to the Most High, family. Peace and love.